Good morning and welcome to Great Day Houston. We're starting with some history that clearly has staying power. Commercial electricity was invented and distributed to a small number of businesses and homes through the Pearl Street Power Station in New York City in 1882. Ever since then, the industry has sparked many careers. Today, between smart technology, upgrades, data centers, construction electric cars, and workforce retirement, electricians are in high demand but short supply, with jobs that can stand up to AI. It can be a great career for someone just starting out or someone who just had a light bulb moment and wants a new way to earn a good living. Talibra Samela and Christian Campos are with Trio Electrician Career Academy. The program provides hands-on training, career preparation, and a fast track to employment. After all, Houston is the energy capital of the world. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, this is such a great opportunity for so many people. We mentioned high demand. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says that there are about 80,000 electrician job openings each year nationwide, 9% growth in electrician jobs, and there are a number of reasons for that.
Yeah. So we see the demand, and one of the things that's so unique about Trio Education is we designed a program that was made by electrical contractors. So we say it was made by the industry for the industry, because we knew that things were going to open up, jobs were going to be needed, and we were going to need to make sure that we had the people able to go into the workforce.
Yeah, we have a lot of people retiring, but the other thing that happened is that there was a big emphasis on the traditional 4-year college degree, and so a lot of people left the trades. We're seeing the result of that now.
Yeah, we're actually seeing that there's an estimated of almost 300,000 jobs that will come open over the next 10 years. Wow. You're seeing a lot of people that are coming out of the trade just from retirement, but you're also seeing the high demand, as you mentioned before, with all of the industry opening up.
There are so many other things that make this attractive. As we know, all of us who went to the 4-year college track, it's like, why am I taking history again? Why am I taking this class again? The whole bit, right? So the classes that you're taking through this program, you learn by doing, and you've done this, Christian.
That's right, yeah. So I started in the high school world. I did 2 years. From there, I had about a week of summer, and then I jumped right into the field, right?
So you literally, before you graduated from high school, you knew you had a career.
Yeah. So it was an awesome opportunity that I was given, and I mean, I've been taking advantage of it.
Yeah. All right. So we say hands-on training. Students spend 70% of your time doing the actual job, right?
Yes, correct, right. So the program we do offer is really hands-on focused, and this helps for whenever they jump into the trade to be able to actually do the work that they actually need to do.
Yeah, and what's great about this is that somebody can decide, okay, this is going to be my lifelong career, or if I do want to go to that 4-year college, I can go and afford to pay for it and not graduate from college in debt, right? But you always have that career. All right, there are so many different ways that you do things. Your wire circuits to code, you're doing residential and commercial, you're doing everything that it takes that may call upon you for a job in electrician world at any point.
Yeah, that's right. So we do focus a lot on commercial. But one of the beauties about that is that you can actually go into any of the other branches, which is your industrial or your residential side.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of years ago, we were saying, you know what, we want every car in America to be an electric car. And it's like, okay, and then what about those charging stations? Those are electricians, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's some of those new equipments that ended up being jumped into most of the buildings that are coming up now.
Yeah, and then of course we know just our basic infrastructure is where we need electricians all the time as well.
Yeah, Houston is growing. We have a lot of things that are coming our way, a lot of infrastructure that's being built, and we need electricians to do the work.
Another part of the course is the virtual reality simulations.
Yeah, that's right. So we do have about 150 VR simulations that also reflect on how the work is going to be done in the field, right? And so you get to actually see a simulation that puts you in a job site environment, and you're able to do the work that's required
in real time.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then e-learning modules as well.
Right. Yeah. So for our e-learning modules was created around COVID time, and what these allow is to be able to have the student have a visual type of learning. To then be able to actually move on to the hands-on training that these guys are required to do.
Yeah, all right. So when you entered the industry out of high school, what was that like for you to be able to say to other people going, yeah, well, I'm trying to find this or do this, and you had already been working. By the time most of your peers had graduated from college, you're like, man, I'm like about to retire.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So I actually tried doing the college route in high school, but I realized it wasn't for me. I didn't really like it.
And that's the key point I want to say is that it just wasn't for you, and that the whole point is it's not for everybody. There's nothing wrong with college. I went, most of my friends went. There's nothing wrong with that, but this just was not for you. But you still had to get out in the world and make a living.
Yeah. I mean, and I have friends who actually tried doing the program, but they decided to go a different route. And so now they've kind of came back and actually tried doing the course to actually jump back into the trade.
Yeah, and this is what this is good for. There are a lot of people who, whether you're right out of the gate, right out of high school, or people who midway through go, the career I'm in right now is I either can't make enough money or it's not fulfilling. You have a lot of people who are coming in midlife.
Yeah, so we see it all different ages, as you said. You come in from high school, maybe it's not your path to go to college, and this is a great way for you to kind of test the waters and see what it looks like. But we also see a lot of people who are in job professions where they're just like, look, this isn't it. It's not what I want to do. It's not even sustainable for the future. Maybe that job is getting eliminated.
Yeah,
and
we talk a lot about AI too,
yes,
right? Yeah.
A lot of AI development, so they're seeing this as an opportunity to really also get into something, but just do good for the community, because it's going to be a need that's fulfilled.
Yeah, and 6 figures is not out of the question.
No, it is not. It is not out of the question. So obviously you're working through the whole time as you go through the journey of getting your journeyman's, doing your master electrician. So within 6 years, while you're working and earning an income, you can continue to increase that income up to 6 figures.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. At what point did you decide, okay, I can set that aside, I want to teach other people?
So about 3 years into the trade is whenever I got the opportunity to teach. And I thought, what better way to give back to the community, right? The opportunity that I was given, right? And so that's whenever I was able to interview for this. And I started working at a high school for about a year and a half. And that's whenever I got pulled into what was creating this program here.
Yeah. All right, so how long does it take to get through this program? And I guess there's different steps to it, right?
Yeah, so we have a morning and evening class. So the morning class is 5 weeks and the evening class is 10 weeks. And so it's a fast track program that gets you job ready. And at the end, our goal is to get you placed in a job.
Yeah, and that's the cool part too. Okay, so after students complete the program, you're kind of the conduit between learning and employment. And so there's different things that you do, interview preparation and career coaching.
Yeah, so at the end of the program, we will build your resume. We'll help you with the interview questions so that you're prepared. And then we put you in front of employers that we work with to ensure that you can get that next step.
Yeah, and actually getting in front of employers, that has to be peace of mind for so many people, because that's the issue, is that so many times we'll go through the preparedness part, but it's the now what part, and you take care of that now what part, or you connect them to that now what part.
Yes.
All right, so graduates move directly into the workforce, and that, again, you're focused on launching careers, not just completing classes. All right, your job placement rate is pretty amazing.
Yeah, so we have a 90% job placement rate, which is really awesome, which just means that we know at the end of the program we're going to be able to not only contribute to the success of these students, but we're also going to contribute to the economy, and people are going to go back into the workforce, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. But we certainly know that we can be in the dark in Houston at any given time, so we appreciate that. All right. Which high schools are they all? Is this available through all high schools, or some high schools, or how does that work?
So we do have about 5 high schools around Houston, and right now we do have one in Alief. There is one in Sealy, and we do have a few out on the sides of Texas.
Yeah. All right. When you call up to register or to sign up, ask about available incentives, because you also have that.
Yeah, so we do have partners that we work with to be able to have grant eligibility for students, just to reduce the cost of tuition and support them on their journey. And so that is something that is available through our program.
Yeah, and again, there is that tuition, but it's going to be a lot less when you're going through 5 to 10 weeks than the traditional college. And and of course, you start earning money almost right away. So, all right, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, ready to power your future? To find out how you can train for a career in the electrical industry in as little as a few weeks, call 713-955-6967. Again, that number is 713-955-6967, or visit trioeducation.com, trioeducation.com, and get ready for a full walk career.